Wave 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, Chris, you had quite the adventure yesterday.
Yeah, so guess where I went yesterday?
I know exactly where you went yesterday. You went to the car wash.
To get all that salt off my car.
He's been
And
talking
guess
about it
what
for a week.
everybody else did yesterday?
They were there also.
Yep, they did. So it took me about an hour and 15
goodness.
minutes in line.
To go through the car
There were
wash?
so many people trying to get those. It was the first sunny day and people weren't taking any chances.
Christopher, you can get in a solid leg day in that amount of time.
Well, I guess
She
you could.
wanted you to do your own work.
But you know, there's nothing like driving a clean car.
That is true. It just makes you feel good, right?
It does. Look how busy that is on that line. Just keeps backing up there.
That is so busy. Well, you'll be relieved to hear that your car wash experience was not done in vain. You're good to go. You'll get to keep that clean little wash for a while.
So good
Yeah.
for you, man.
Save
for
a little
you.
money for a while.
Now, Tuesday's forecast, we have a little bit of everything. Some folks are going to see rain, but not all of us, so you should be good with your car. But at the moment, we're talking about fog, we're talking about frost, and then this afternoon, I'm tracking a 30-degree temperature change.
Wow.
Is that not wild?
That's not
Just
bad.
a mixed bag.
A mixed
As long as it's
bag.
going the right way.
Let's get right to it and see if Chris is going to like this forecast. The Wave 31 Skycam Network, powered by Thompson Roofing and Construction, looking incredible this morning. Now, if I showed you this picture an hour ago, I actually had to tell our viewers that our camera was not malfunctioning. That's how much fog we saw. This image was not this image. It was just gray because of all the fog. Now, a whole lot of clearing taking place. We're seeing that patchy fog all across North Alabama and southern Tennessee. That means that you're going to see it for part of your commute to work or to school, but not for the whole thing. So be safe, add an extra couple minutes on that commute, but don't prep for last week's incredibly dense fog because we're not quite at that point. What you will want to worry about though, or not worry, but just prepare for, is ice on the windshield this morning. Grab that ice scraper. Today we're going to have more ice than just the windshield wipers will be able to handle. So get outside an extra minute or two early, give the windshield a quick scrape, and go about your morning. By the time the sun does rise, that rapid increase in temperature really comes into the forecast, and it does so quickly. Keep in mind, we're in the upper 20s right now, so as you head out the door, bundle up, but dress in layers. By this afternoon, our high temperature will be in the upper 50s, so a completely different forecast. We'll have plenty of sunshine and a nice breeze, and it will be feeling significantly more like spring than it is like winter. 5:50 this morning and 31 Triple Doppler is completely dry from rain. But if we fast forward 12 hours to 5:50 this evening, well, that won't so much be the case. Now, the vast majority of us will be good to go to keep our car washes and get the most bang for our buck. But if you live in Sand Mountain, well, you'll have some spotty rain throughout dinner time. It comes into the region around 6-7 o'clock. And notice, not even all of us in Sand Mountain are seeing the rain. The rest of us in the Tennessee Valley are cloudy but completely dry. However, some isolated showers will stay with us through dinner time to our far east and then get out of the way by the turn of midnight. We will keep one or two drizzles overnight and into the wee hours of the morning, but no more true rain expected until later this week and into this weekend. So what does that mean if you live in Sand Mountain? I would bring an umbrella if you have any outdoor plans today. Prep to only have to use it for about 15 minutes or so. Have it with you and then you can leave it in the car and go about your day as usual. Tomorrow we'll wake up in the 30s and then by 9 a.m. we make it to 40 degrees. But notice the difference. Tomorrow's high temperature, just 48 degrees. That's 10 degrees colder than we are today, which is a 10-degree difference from where we were yesterday. So if you're one who typically gets a runny nose or a headache or achy knees when the temperature and the weather is going up and down, go ahead and plan for that this week. We are smack dab in the middle of a roller coaster, and that roller coaster is just continuing. If you need to be outside this weekend, plan to do so on Saturday. 63 degrees and sunny. We could hardly ask for a better day. On Sunday, that temperature drops down to 54, and I am tracking a washout of a day with rain and one or two embedded thunderstorms in the forecast from sun up to sundown. That rain follows us into first thing on Monday before we clear up heading into next week.